Stavo, the man behind the deck. You are known as the DJ Khaled of Zimbabwe, one of the most prominent DJs in this country,
Yeah.
and celebrated by pretty much every DJ and everybody that is a Zimbabwean, and he does beautifully well when he's behind the deck. DJ Stavo, who is DJ Stavo?
I always get asked that question. It's one of the famous questions is, who are you? And I'm saying it's me. You know, DJ Stavo has always come as a family guy. Got a wife, 2 kids, born and raised in Kwekwe. Just basically a house music lover, and I think my music says that, you know. So when you say who am I think I'm still building on who I am, really.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. So how do you juggle being a father, your career, and being a husband and being a dad?
One of the best things that I have is my wife has always been with me in the industry. So she understands the industry, and we balance the kids between us. And whenever I'm home, I always make sure I spend a lot of time with family. Family is important. And if family give you the support that you need, then it helps with your career. So I'm very blessed to have a family that supports me.
A very supportive family, I see. So who inspires you? What inspired you to be a DJ?
I think what really inspired me was other DJs out there. It wasn't really known in Zimbabwe as to have like a celebrity DJ. We were just known as a club DJs and house party DJs and stuff like that. So I wanted to take DJing to a next level in Zimbabwe. I used to be a promoter back in the day, and we used to bring Sindo, the Cleos, the Waxies, and I said to myself, I'm also a DJ, why can't we go to this stage? It kind of, the early 2000s was kind of hard because nobody understood the whole thing that, I'm a producer, I come up with the beats and everything. And they were like, how can it be DJ Stavo featuring Jah Praiser? He doesn't sing. But I think slowly people are understanding, and they do understand that it's my song at the end of the day. I'm featuring a vocalist on my beat, kind of stuff. So when you say who inspires me, it's all the celebrity DJs out there that have made it, even the Khaleds, like you're saying.
DJ Khaled it is. Okay. But I would love to hear you introducing a song like DJ Stavo. That would be cool.
Yeah, I think, I over the past years, my signature has always been the instrumental. And, my videos has always been like acting like the boss, nice and chilled. But you never know, I might come out, and start singing very soon.
Awesome. But you have a very good voice though.
I don't know.
You just know, I'm behind the decks.
That's it. Yeah, I think I let my music do the talking.
That's lovely. Huh?
Yeah.
All right. The sacrifices you made. What sacrifices did you make, like in your career?
Sacrifices obviously is one of the most important is family. Spending time away from family is very hard. I also, my family business was always in hospitality. So, I had to speak to my parents, my dad, and explain to them that, look, I don't, yes, I was born into hospitality, but I want to venture into something that's myself and try and build up my own brand and be myself. So one of the sacrifices was also leaving the family business. So, and also like, my parents have been very supportive. So, yeah.
You were a soccer player before.
Yes.
And then you moved to become a DJ.
Yeah.
All right. If you were not a DJ, would you still be a soccer player?
I think the DJing part came when I realized that I couldn't do any more with my soccer career. I had been on trials in the UK and failed basically because I had already started my professional soccer career at a late stage. I went for trials when I was at the age of 20, and most of the people that go for trials are between the age of 16 and 18, so they considered me to be a bit old. So most of the clubs that I went for trials, they basically said, go back to Zimbabwe, and try and get you know, a national cap, play for your country, and then we would consider you. But then I realized with my age and everything and the situation at that time, I wasn't going to be moving forward. So that's when I started, you know, enjoying music more, and then I became more of a social player than being professional about it.
Okay. So, just take me back to where it started, like back in the day.
Yeah.
Where before before Steven became DJ Stavo.
On the DJing side of it, I would say that, you know, DJing was a hobby.
Okay.
I was a club owner and all that, and you know, I always say the same story. You know, one of the resident DJs didn't pitch up, and I ended up going behind the decks, and it was actually you know, a full night, and we were like, who's gonna play? You know, so I jumped on the decks. The vibe was crazy, and I enjoyed that. You know, the adrenaline was just going crazy.
Wow. All right. You've collaborated with South African artists and even the local artists. Which of the artists is like one of your favorite artists that you've ever worked with?
I think at the end of the day, I always say each collaboration is unique in its own way. I don't have a favorite because everyone is unique in their own way. A collaboration that I have and I do with any artist is to improve my brand and to learn. So I don't really... memorable ones would definitely be, you know, being in studio and shooting a video with Mandoza, the late Mandoza.
Yes.
You know, also recording with Oliver Mtukudzi. You know, these are just milestones that I'm grateful and blessed to have had that opportunity to record with these guys. You know, so yeah, the list carries on going. I mean, every single collaboration that I have is very important to me.
All right. So you're the owner of Kwekwe Hustler Records, yes?
Well, yeah, I usually, you know, it's not really that I'm the owner. It was actually like the people's brand.
Okay.
You know, because it's Kwekwe. Kwekwe is not mine. So, you know, I just wanted when I started the label, it was Kwekwe was a small little city, and I wanted people to get to know about it and make it loud. That, you know, there's also, besides the Harare Hustlers, there's also the Kwekwe Hustlers. So that's how it came about.
Okay. So which artists are under Kwekwe Hustler Records?
No artists. I'm by myself at the moment.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Eh?
We're actually wanting to open up a record label. I mean, I'm pushing my own little hashtag at the moment, which is TTP. So, which means trust the process. So, we're going to be opening up a label, which is going to be TTP. But yeah, I still want to concentrate on myself. And once I reach my own personal goals, then I'm wanting to, you know, take my experience and bring it out to the youth and all that.
Okay. And what's your take on piracy in the music industry and also even in the movie industry?
My take, I would say I've given up.
Why so?
I don't think we know anything else. I mean, we've all known and grown up in the industry knowing that piracy has always been there. I for one, you know, I have two options. I always give my songs out for free, and then I give that option out there for whoever wants to buy my singles. Those who really want to support, they can go ahead and purchase online.
Okay.
So it's kind of hard, you know, especially in our economy, you know, to try and get people to buy music, you know, when they're struggling themselves, you know. So I sympathize with them, and all I'm wanting to do is try and spread music, and to people enjoy it. So that's how I go about it. I don't really concentrate on the piracy thing. So.
All right. So over the years, if you look at DJing in Zimbabwe, how has it grown?
I'm really happy that, you know, over the years, DJing has no longer just become a hobby to everyone. People are taking it serious. It's actually, you know, a business, you know, and people can actually have a good earning from it, you know. So we yet to make the big bucks, you know, like over in South Africa and everything, but it's definitely we're stepping into the right direction. People are taking their brand a lot more seriously than a DJ would be, you know, 2-3 years ago. So we're definitely in the right direction.
Okay.
We just have to trust the process, be patient.
When it comes to the aspiring DJs, like in Zimbabwe, what advice can you give them?
You know, at the end of the day, every DJ just has to be patient with their brand. You know, they've got to be serious. And, you know, I just think is just be consistent. Just don't give up. You know, just get out there, let the music do the talking, like I always say, and the rest will follow. You know, you just got to be patient. I mean, I've been doing this for more than 15 years. So.
Whoa, that's a long time.
Yeah, so people, you know, it's not, we don't just wake up and say we're superstars at the end of the day. We've got to build our brands.
Okay. I quoted you, I think it was a tweet, and you said, all the doors they slammed at me, I'm coming to buy the building.
Yes.
And I was like, this is very powerful.
Yeah.
And I asked myself, how was the journey like? And the people slamming the doors, saying, you know what, Stavo, this isn't it. But you knew that, you know what, I am the it.
Yeah.
And you fighting from where you were to where you are today. And I think it speaks to a lot of people who also want to be in the music industry, not just DJing only, but also in the arts as well.
Yeah.
And my friend was telling me that, you know what, Stavo worked very hard to be where he is today. He's a businessman, he's a brand ambassador, and I was like, okay. He does inspire a lot of DJs that you just can't be just a DJ. You can be more than a DJ.
That's true. That's true. You know,
and building a brand for yourself.
Exactly.
So when it comes to the younger DJs who want to collaborate with other artists, because you're like one of the only, I can't say only, you're the only DJ that in Zimbabwe that has collaborated with other artists, and others are confined in just the club and then just the beats only, and then you took it to another level. Yeah. Putting you there as one of the most prominent DJs. And how is it like? So far so good.
Well, like I said, my journey's been on DJing has been more than 15 years. All I have been doing is just being consistent. You know, when I first started, nobody knew me. I mean, for me to get a collaboration with Mendoza, nobody knows what I went through to try and get that collaboration, because you can imagine him saying, who is DJ Stavo? Why should I collaborate? I have to prove myself to him, you know. And I've just been very consistent. I nag people. I need collaborations. I make sure it's done. I get it done. And then when I get things done, they're happy with the product. And it just moves on. And I just, over the years, I've just been building my brand, reinvesting into my own self, you know, as a brand myself. And then I've just been grateful that it's taken me to higher heights. I mean, I think it was The Journey and Kele Vume. These two tracks are now crossed over into Nigeria. And I would have never thought that one day that my music would be played in Nigeria. But, you know, it's just that consistency, getting into people's faces and making sure that my brand just keeps expanding. I keep reinvesting in my brand, and that's it.
Okay. About your Asia tour,
yes.
You're starting with China.
Yes.
Which other country?
Well, I'm only just doing China at the moment. Okay. So I'm doing 3 cities. I can't really pronounce them.
There's a lot of accents going on.
So I'm really excited. Actually, we'll be on tour with XQ. Wow. DJ Tamuka, and then Judgment Yard as well. So great. Really excited, yeah.
And any other international tours coming up?
Definitely. We've got inquiries from Canada, the United States, and also Australia. So those are 3 places that I haven't played in yet. UK is also on the cards for the end of year. South Africa also. So yeah, it's my first 6 months I'd like to try and concentrate back home, and then the last 6 months of the year, that's when I start going out more. That's that balance you're talking about with family and all that. Okay.
So you travel with the whole family?
No, I don't.
Oh, you go alone?
It depends. It depends. You know, sometimes the family comes with me to South Africa. You know, so you know, even if I have local gigs like here in Bulawayo, you know, family come with me as well. So.
All right. Yeah. All right. So when it comes to international DJs, who would you love to share stage with?
Let's say DJ Khaled. Let's get it out there.
That would be amazing.
Yeah.
People actually call you twins.
Yeah.
A very interesting one,
Yeah.
hey? And with collaborations, music, as in the singers, who would you love to collaborate with?
There's a few more South African artists I would like to work with, you know, the likes of Lady Zamar. I've actually just done a collaboration with Knack Music, so that will be coming out at the end of the year. I definitely also want to try and venture, since my music's being played in Nigeria, I'd like to try and get some artists in Nigeria and see how that goes. You know, they must have heard about me by now.
Of course they did. So besides music and family, what do you do in your spare time?
Watch TV, relax, catch up with the kids. You know, it's I like quiet time. You know, being a DJ, you're always around noise, so quiet time is very important to me. You know, if I can just get quiet time, you know, it's good.
It's just family time.
Yeah.
All right. And sport-wise, I'm pretty sure you love soccer.
I do.
Is the World Cup going on?
Yeah, I'm actually stuck in the World Cup. So yeah, I'm also, you know, trying to get back into soccer. I had a knee injury, but I'm just slowly trying to get back into it. So, but yeah, it's we'll see.
All right. Besides your own music that you listen to,
Yeah.
which other genre of music do you listen to most?
Mostly house, Mostly house, yeah. I'm getting house and also Afro beats, but wifey's getting me more into the hip hop, so we'll get there. We'll get there. She's teaching me about hip hop.
So you want to rap as well?
No. Hey.
That would be awesome. It definitely will be. Hey.
Yeah.
Well, you are a self-taught DJ,
Yes.
and there's more. They're younger self-taught DJs out there, and they're still learning how to do all this. And is there a platform? What can I say? Not a platform exactly. What are the qualities of a DJ?
What's needed?
Yeah. Like, okay, this is a DJ.
Yeah.
What should he do, like, to be called a DJ? Like, he qualifies to be called a DJ.
I think you got to enjoy a certain genre. You got to enjoy music. I think you have to have the ear for music as well, because timing is everything. Yeah, and you just got to be a music lover at the end of the day. You know, there's nothing better doing something that you totally love. You
That's
know.
true.
So you know, if you're forced to being a DJ, you know, you're not going to put that same vibe out there as in somebody that's really into the groove and really loves the sound, you know.
Okay. So there's Stavo Productions, and then there's the Kwekwe Hustler Records. They're one.
Yeah, I think, let's just say the Kwekwe Hustler Records, I think that's on hold at the moment. You know, I think basically because of me leaving Kwekwe, I wanted to branch out and say have a more independent, that's something that relates to me instead of a city, because the city will always remain there, but you know, I want something that can relate to me. So I'm busy working on that. So we'll just say that the Kwekwe Hustler Records is just on hold at the moment.
Okay.
Yeah.
And any last words?
Thank you for having me. It's been a great interview. So that's it.
All right. And to anybody that's going to view it and who is a DJ,
Yeah.
any last words?
I think at the end of the day, you just got to be persistent. You know, just don't give up on your dreams. If you really love to be a DJ and you want to be out there, concentrate on your brand, invest in your brand, you know, and just be persistent. Never give up. TTP, trust the process.
Awesome. Coming from the wise man himself, hey? All right, thank you so much, DJ Stavo.
No, thank you so much for having me.
It was a pleasure.
All mine.